Hi everyone, I am just taking this time to record a little video for you to show you some new platforms that your child is going to be using in school and at home. The first one is called Clever, and I sent a informational document about it in your child's green folder. If you haven't gotten it, please let me know so I can send you home with another one. So Clever is a platform that is used that keeps all your child's usernames and passwords in one place. So they have a QR code that is attached to their Chromebook case. And all they will need to do is when they sign into their Chromebook, they will just need to get their badge, open up Chrome, which is the the rainbow circle, the red, yellow, green, and blue. You can see one down here. They'll open up Chrome and they'll look for a blue square with the white letter C in it. And when they click on it, they will be brought to something like this. All they will need to do is click on Clever Badge Login, and they will just have to hold up their QR code right in front of their camera, and it will scan it and log them in. Eventually, or sometimes, maybe it will always, their Chromebooks should stay logged in all the time once they've logged in once with their Clever Badge. Their Clever Badge will be helpful if they go and use a different device or if they're at someone else's house. They can just take their Clever Badge with them and go to the Clever website and scan their badge, and everything will be logged in for them. So once they are logged in, then it will bring you to a home page that looks similar to this. They will see my name, Mrs. Mills, and they'll have to click on me. I have my Bitmoji with a stack of books, and they're supposed to click on that. I did show them how to do this in class, but just in case they forget and you are curious as well, they would click on me with the books. So as you can see, this is exactly what they would see. They have a link for their Google Meet. Anytime we have a live morning meeting or a meet of any sort, they can just click on this link here and it will bring them right to it. So I click. And they would be able to just click join now and be able to access our meets. So then they can go on Seesaw through Clever. They can go on Get Epic. Get Epic is going to be a platform that will be used for books and reading. We will be using Raz Kids, which is also another website geared towards reading, but this website in particular is going to be specific to their reading level. So we will soon start using Raz Kids Get Epic. They can also access PebbleGo. It's just going to be another website that they'll be able to access to get different content from. Again, anytime we use it, I will make sure that I'm explicit in letting you know. But again, with them going onto Clever, it logs them already into everything they need to. And you also see Zearn is here. Zearn is the platform that we're going to be starting to utilize for our math content. We will be utilizing it in school and at home. So when they click on Zearn, again, it should automatically log them in through Clever. So they just have to click on it and it pops up. So here is what they would see when they log in. It's very user-friendly because there's not a lot for them to click on. It shows them things that they've done and things that they need to do. So when they are at home learning, they're going to be assigned one lesson a day. And what's tricky about that is within the one lesson, there's 4 parts to the lesson. So I really want to show you what that looks like and what you can expect. So I will, again, this is something that they will be taught in class, but I wanted you to see as well, so in case you need to help troubleshoot or anything of that nature. So when they log in, they would just click Start. The first 2 parts are just warm-up activities to get them thinking about numbers and math, and they would just click Start, and it would bring them right through just some warm-up activities. One might be the counting train. So they could just click the balloon and out pop some things. And they would just have to count and then match the number. And they would just have to move through. pop another balloon, and count, and then match it to the train. So over time, there will be different activities for them to complete, but that's just an example of one of the first activities that they might have to do. So once they finish that one part, it will show you that you finished that. You click done, but they are not done. They then are brought to the next activity. So they would go to the next activity and start that. It only should take a few minutes to go through these different activities. So here is an example of another activity that they would have to do before they got to the lesson. Count the number of dots and then click the number. Again, these are just activities to warm them up and get them thinking about math. When they finish that little part, something like this will pop up and it'll show them that they're done, but not with their whole lesson, just that one little activity. So they would click done and then start the math chat. The math chat is where the main part of the lesson will take place. There will be a person presenting and speaking through a video, and they'll have to interact as they go. In your at-home learning kits, your math packets or your homework packets that are sent home, there will be some math papers in there that align with their Zearn lesson. So they would click start and then click play.
Hey Zearner, I'm Miss Johnson, here with Emily and Jake.
So as you can see, there will be a teacher there that's walking them through step by step the different parts of the lesson. Every time they start their math chat with the teacher, she will tell them that they need to get prepared with a pencil, their notes, or a scrap piece of paper, and headphones just to help them stay focused. And then she'll continue to walk them through the lesson. You just click on these things.
Today, we're going to break apart numbers into two smaller parts.
So she'll walk them through the lesson. The video will stop each time they need to do something, and they would just have to click play. So when they're done completing the math chat, they will get a pop-up message that will say that they've completed it, and they would just click done and go to the next part. The next part is called the Tower of Power, and this is the last part of their lesson. This is where they are supposed to apply the skills that they learned in the lesson. So they would click done and then start the Tower of Power. So as you can see, it shows what they've completed: the number gym, blast, math chat, and now the Tower of Power. Every day there will be 4 activities just like that. So then they click start for Tower of Power. It doesn't automatically read it to them, so they would just have to click the microphone.
How many butterflies in total?
And listen, and then click numbers at the bottom. And scroll. If you click the wrong answer, it will give them a different way to answer it. So if it's asking how many orange butterflies and I hit 2, it gives them to try again. If they continue to click the wrong answer, it will give them like a little reteaching or explain it or show it in a different way and walk them through it step by step. So as you can
Count
see,
the orange butterflies.
So it gives them the choices of picking different numbers. When they have worked their way all the way through the Tower of Power, again, it is maybe at most 5 minutes. They're going to get another pop-up that says Zearned, and then you can click done when you're finished. So it shows them everything that they did, and then it automatically pops up with the next lesson. Once they've completed the Tower of Power, that's when they stop. They have to complete the Tower of Power and then stop, and their lesson is done for the day. It will pop up that it shows their next lesson, but that will be for the next day. So they're to complete one lesson a day, and each lesson has 4 parts. So again, Tower of Power finishes, they are done with Zearn for the day. I will be posting what Zearn assignment or what Zearn lesson or when they need to do a Zearn lesson through Seesaw, because then there will be a little activity for them to do when they finish Zearn to show me what they've learned. I can see exactly what they're doing on Zearn, but this is just a little reinforcer to show me that they can apply their skills more in other ways. So everything will be assigned through Seesaw for them to click on and know what they have to do. I hope this was helpful. If you have any more questions or anything of that nature, please feel free to reach out and let me know, okay?